Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Cone Dodger here. Welcome back to Dirt Rally. Continuing on in our career mode, we have just completed the Hill Climb Professional Championship, and I posed the question, should we continue on through Hill Climb, or maybe jump back into Rally, or do a different facet of Rally in Rallycross? And I saw an idea that I liked, and I am prime, I think, to jump back into Rally, because, well, we had a bad experience last time in the Elite Championship, but that was in the Group B cars, and Group B Elite Championship is nothing to mess around with. That's some serious competition in some serious cars. Also, Group B cars have not been updated yet versus the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Maybe the 80s? Not sure. Some of the cars had been getting some physics updates, and the Group B, I think, just got them in this one. So it's somewhat tempting to go back and try the Group B. Actually, I think that's next update. Either way, I'm going to do something different and do the F2 Kit Car Elite Championship, because I don't think anybody has. The Kit Car is unfortunately something that is typically ignored in this game, and it does serve a good purpose. You know, you don't just go from like racing your bone stock Subaru or whatever, you're rallying your bone stock Subaru, and then jump into a WRC car. No, this is the kind of car you jump into, something that's more of a feeder series to your WRCs, to your SCCA Pro Rally, something like that. So, I know virtually nothing about these cars. They are front-wheel drive, straight fours, with 270 or 280 horsepower, same weight, same transmissions. So I think the obvious choice would be to go with the Peugeot because it's got more power. More power. Looks like it revs really high too, 10,900 RPM. So this is no slouch. I like the Moog paint job. Okay, well, I just did a few little shakedowns to get a feel for the car and get back into the rhythm of doing a rally stage rather than a hill climb. Getting used to listening to a co-driver again. The car is in its base form now, so I can't do too much setup work, and overall it felt okay. Interesting that we're hopping into this front-wheel drive rally car, high-powered front-wheel drive rally car, right after having our iRacing experimental season take us to... Ooh, that was almost jumped. Take us to a high-powered front-wheel drive road racing car. So apparently it's front-wheel drive month here on the channel. From the little bit I drove the car, I liked it. I liked what I saw.
Left 2 long, open 60.
It's got nice brakes, even in the snow here.
Right 2 long, 80 over crest.
It's got the right kind of front-wheel drive pull where it just pulls it straight out of oversteer, which will be super nice once I get more comfortable with like handbraking with it. A little bit there.
Left 560. Caution right 5.
Hopefully, this will help us gain some experience with a modern rally car setup, so we can get used to, or we can be more adapted to it when we get to the modern cars, which I've not really messed with at all.
And left 6 long.
I gotta get better at that.
Left 6, 100.
Gotta have enough momentum to get the back end to carry around all the way. And unfortunately, even though we got the clutch kicking thing added recently, whoop, front-wheel drive saved me there. Yeah, not a whole lot of clutch kicking happens front-wheel drive. However, still use it to kind of gain momentum, especially with a car that revs this high.
Into left 4 over crest long, left 3 long 60, caution acute right.
When it comes to rally,
right 6 long, tight over crest,
and going into these stages blind, unlike hill climb where you practice again and again on the stages.
Right 6 into left 5 long 60, keep right over crest.
I'm gonna try and focus less on keeping constant commentary.
Caution right 1 long 100.
A little bit more on driving.
Crest left 4, right 6, and left 4 into left 3 long.
Starting to get into some of the asphalt now. flipped it.
Right 5 times the 4 long, don't cut.
Says you can't drift front wheel drive
Right
car.
6 long over crest and tightens 5 and continues into care left 1 long.
Ooh, it
Into right 3
It
long.
actually had a little bit of that entry
Into
oversteer
left
on the
1
brakes.
crest. Ice patches on here.
Go down the ice.
Right 3 don't cut.
Pretty fun
Left
freaking
4
car,
tightens
actually.
to 3. Right 3 don't cut. And left 3.
Seems like it's
into
going to be
right
super
6
fun
over
at like
100,
Germany.
don't cut.
Hopefully we can have Finland in this season.
Caution into acute right 60.
That's where the clutch helps.
5 over 120.
Otherwise it would have been totally bogged down.
And right 3. Left 3 over crest. Into right 2 long. Into crest.
Actually getting a little bit of brake lockup.
Right 3 long 100.
For only being 270 horsepower. Actually, that's max. I wonder what it is
And right 3
at its
half long.
stock configuration.
Left 360.
Probably less than that.
Caution hairpin left.
Car is still pretty freaking fast. It must be really light.
Into right 4 long. Into left 6. Right 5 over crest. Times the 3. 120 down.
Ooh.
Caution left 3 long 60. Hairpin right.
5 seconds down. That's not bad considering we're in the elite championship. I can live with that.
Left 5 over 100 crest. 120.
I like the sound. It's almost like a motorcycle.
And left 1.
Which I guess is to be expected considering that 10,000, 11,000 RPM I think red line.
Left 4. Into right 5. And left 5 half long 60. Caution right 4 tightens to 1. Left 2 long 60.
Ooh.
Left 5 100. Right 1.
Oh, that was late. That was late.
Into left 3. Into
That
right 4 left 5.
almost looked like I knew what I was doing.
Caution 60 right 3 over big bump, keep in. Left 4 half long 100.
You know, for being such a rear-wheel drive fanboy in real life, I really,
Caution right 6 long.
although it
left
didn't
100.
necessarily look like it during the iRacing race, I really love the way front-wheel drive race cars
Into right 6
are
long.
driven, I suppose.
Caution 100 down.
It's
and
such
right.
a aggressive driving style you have to have with them.
Left 6 80. Left 6 continues over 100.
You can really use the power to carry it out of turns,
Caution right 4 tight.
versus with a
Left
rear-wheel
5
drive
don't
car,
cut.
you
Right 6.
use
And
the
left
power
3.
to
Into right 5 half long. Into
And
left 4 long.
like drift it
Right
out of a
2
turn.
Over 80 past lay-by times to 1. Left 4.
There's only so much of that you can do. And then an all-wheel drive car, sometimes the power will
Into
just like
crest, left 3.
carry you straight out of a turn, which is,
Right
whoop!
3 long tightens.
Yeah, there's our first major mistake.
Into left 1 long.
Let's use this as we Austin powers it. It does a pretty good little, a little 180 there. Well, that's gonna kill us in the time.
Into right 4. And left 6. Into right 3 tightens 2. Keep out. Left 5
Yeah,
over
it's
crest.
got a lot more oversteer in it than
Into right 3 60.
than I expected,
Caution
especially
left
on the
over 80
tarmac here.
tightens hairpin left.
As the track got drier, I expected it to go the opposite way and get pushier,
Left 4.
but it is not.
Right 6, 60 crest. Left 6, left 4 into tunnel 80. Right 3 long, 60 at crest. Into right 5. Into left 4 long, 60. Right
This is
6,
fun. This is really
Left
fun.
3 long, opens and tightens.
I hate to sound surprised, but I really did not expect that out of these cars.
Right 3 half long. Into right 4, 120 crest.
Very pointy. I love how pointy the front end is too. Like,
Caution,
very
crest,
responsive to
60,
steering input.
Left 3 long, 60.
That's a feeling I've been trying to get out of my real life 240 for the better part of 5 years. So it's always had a little bit of a numb steering input.
Caution,
Like,
right 2 descending,
seems like
keep
you
out past junction, opens, into right 2,
really got to
finish.
will it to turn. This one really wants to turn. Yeah, pretty good end there. Yeah, it was actually a green last sector. 17 down. I think that's mostly due to our Austin Powers moment. Still good enough for third place. I am really looking forward to this. I assume nobody I know has done this car. No. Position 927. That shows you probably how few people have competed in this car. 927 with a time like that. That's too bad. Give it a chance, people. Stage number 2. A short one. Yeah, let's keep it in first. Seems like it likes first.
1, go. Left 5 times 3 past junction. Bump, keep in.
Spin them tires.
Right
Oh, I like the
1
stage.
long,
Yeah.
100 over crest.
It's funny that I remember it after it's been quite a while.
5 long times to 460. Right 4 long 130 over crest.
It's gonna take some getting used to, but so far, this is,
Left 3 into left
of all
2
the
long.
modern cars I've driven in the game, this is my favorite.
And left 4 into right 4 long times to 3. Right
Yeah, it's
5
just-
times to 4.
It seems like it really responds
And left 5
very
right
well.
80.
Steering of it. Now this could be, I didn't
3 half long 100 through
study
tunnel. Right 4 tight
the
over
update
bump.
logs. That sounds cool.
Into
Now.
right 6.
Very
left
well.
6. Right 4 tightens. Immediate
This could be one of the cars that got the new physics updates.
Into left 6.
Who knows? Maybe all of them handle this nicely now.
Into hairpin right half long. Right 6 over 100. Left 4 60 over crest.
I also
Right
really
5
love high
times
revving
to
engines.
4. Into left 3 opens. Right 5. Into caution left 5. Right 1 long. Don't
One of my
cut.
whoop. Oh,
Into left 3 long.
sneaky
100.
little wall. One of my favorite GT. What was it? GT2?
Right 3. Into right 3 over
GT3.
crest.
Okay.
60.
I think it was GT2 cars. Was the
Right 4 60.
Opel DTM car?
Into right 4 long.
Meant to do that
Left 5 long. And right 4 long.
because it had a super
Left
high
660.
rev limit.
Right 6. Left 5 long over crest.
I've always loved rotaries because obviously they have a
Left
super
6
high rev
half
limit.
long, right 560. Right 6. Immediate hairpin left. Ice patch to
Just
ahead.
something really satisfying about hearing an engine like
Into right 6.
wind out forever.
Into left 6 half long. Keep mid over crest. 150. Hairpin right.
You start getting the combustions
100.
that soon after another, the sound just like
Left 6
blends
long,
into this
right over crest.
raw, like
80.
singular tone.
Right 5
It's pretty
tight
cool.
to 4. Left 3 tight over bump, don't cut. To finish.
Sorry about your sign. Signed. Could you leave? That sign is now part of the car forever. That wasn't great. Still second place. And we hang in third place overall. Hey, we actually damaged this car pretty badly, didn't we? But it's all fixed now, and we will continue on with, I think, another short stage. I think. Maybe.
5,
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Caution 60, right 3 over big bump, keep in.
Get some traction.
Left 4 half long, 100. Keep left over crest. Caution right 6 long, acute left,
Okay, this
100.
is part of this first stage, actually.
Keep left over crest. Into right 6
Using the
long.
clutch.
Caution 100.
Pretty sure these cars are actual. Ooh, put them all there. Actual sequentials.
Left 6, 80.
But the style that you would have a slap shift, that seems to be a rally thing. Is rather than having
Right 6, 60
paddles, you have a
crest.
slap shift.
Caution right 4 tight, left 5, don't
Which was one of my favorite features
Right
of
6, and left 3.
my previous sim racing wheel, which was a
Into right 5
a
half
Momo
long,
Black.
into left 4 long, and right 2 over 80 past lay-by times to 1, left
See, I love that. That was zero handbrake.
4, into
Just off the
crest,
brakes
left
and the
3,
momentum of the car. The back end
left
came
3 long,
around.
80,
There
right
too.
3 long tightens, into left 1 long, into right 4,
Just using tons of steering input
and
there.
left 6, into right 3, tightens 2, keep out. Left
Keep out.
5 over crest,
No entry.
into right 360. Caution, left 6 over 80, tightens hairpin left. Right 5, tightens hairpin right long.
Green second sector.
Into
That was
left
neutral.
4. Right 6, 60.
Not what I had in mind.
Left 6.
Back
left
through the
4
tunnel.
into
Let's just
80.
listen.
Right 3 long, 60.
Wasn't as good because I had a lift. It was better on the way up.
Into right 5. Into left 4 long, 60. Right 6. Into left 3 long, open.
I really... My focus, as of now, as far as things to improve both for the channel and just for recording, so I'm going to figure out a way. I know I've been talking about this for months. I'm getting some kind of not really face cam, but like wheel cam or something, so you can better see what I'm doing. Especially since I'm using this dashboard cam for the field of view. Feels like I'm robbing you of some of the experience, not being able to see my steering input. Nice. Oh, that was almost, I think it was almost a stage victory. That was a good run. .203. So close. So close. And we're still hanging third overall. These times are close. Up at the top. Alrighty. Last stage of the day. And we start with a hairpin. They know I need to practice. Oh, that was to look back. I don't know why you would ever need to look back, but okay. I guess for rallycross. See, that's the difficult part, is you can't just like, in a hairpin, you can't just throw it down to first gear to get it to come around the rest of the hairpin. Gotta find another way.
Left 2 and right 100.
Get out of the snow.
Right 5 over crest. To left 1 over half long. Into right 4.
Whoop. And whoop.
And left 2 half long. Into right 4 long, don't cut on exit. Into left 4 continues for 80, 130.
Damn. Oh, I remember that spot. Yeah, I believe I did not listen to his don't cut there before and demolished a car.
Left 3.
Boy, that felt fast right there, didn't it?
Junction 60. Left 4 long.
It's an easy spot to go off.
Caution left 5.
That's how I know these stages. I know them by places where I've crashed cars. So that's pretty much the whole thing by this point.
And right 6 long, 40. Right
Need
6
more handbrake.
60. Caution left 2 times to 1, bad camber.
This is
Into
a lot of fun, but I can't wait for Germany.
Ice from here.
Seems like it's going to be a lot of fun in this car. Of course, not looking forward to Greece in any car. Maybe it'll be magic. Who knows?
And right 2 long. Into left 5.
Hello, snow. Hello, understeer.
Into right 2. Into left 1 long, opens.
This section, especially uphill for some reason, is really tough. In any car. Yeah, just kills all your momentum. Trying to get the car to pull up the corners. Nose just wants to plow though.
Into left 1 long. Into open hairpin right.
It's
Into left 5 half
it's
long,
just
open
it's interesting because the back end comes around, but as soon as you get back to the throttle, oh wow, we lost a ton of time there.
Into right 1
Clearly the AI have figured it out. I have not.
left 2
Back to the throttle, then it just straightens it out like immediately. So maybe little grabs of the brake.
Into right 2 long crest. And right
Brake gas, brake gas.
Into
That
left
kind of
6.
worked a little.
Into right 4 long, don't cut.
Whoop,
Into open hairpin
flip
left.
berm.
tightens.
Yes, it does.
To left 3 long. Into right 1. Into left 3.
Everything's fine.
Into right 2 tightens to 1. Into left 4 long 40.
They must have optimized this game some in the last patch too, because it seems like it's running really well. Not the best stage in the world. It wasn't a disaster, just didn't feel real good about the times. Yeah, 5th place. Really struggled in the snow. Okay, well, I think that's probably going to do it for this episode. Thanks, as always, for watching. I meant to hit the replay there, and I did not. And you cannot go back to it, because this game is evil. Alright, well, I will see you next time. Oh.
Be cool, man. Be cool.
How do I drive? What am I doing?
So I got a pylon.
Wasn't me.
Oh my gosh, these guys, the contact, calm down. Like against each other in front of me. I'm like, God.